Maria Szantho was a Hungarian painter who was born in 1897 and died in 1998. She was known for her naturalistic style and her portraits of women, especially nudes. She was also a talented musician and a noblewoman by birth. Maria Szantho was brought up in Szeged, a city in the south of Hungary. She came from a noble family with the title of bácsai, which means, of Bács County. She had 2 brothers and a sister, and she was educated at home by private tutors. Her first love was music, and she learned to play the piano at an early age. She studied music at the Hungarian Music Academy and graduated as a teacher. She also sang in the choir of the Szeged Cathedral and performed in concerts. She discovered her passion for painting when she was 18 years old, after seeing an exhibition of paintings by Géza Kukán, a Hungarian impressionist painter. She decided to become his student and moved to Budapest, where she attended his private school for 4 years. She had her first solo exhibition in 1923 at the Thomas Gallery in Budapest, where she showed 40 paintings of landscapes, still life themes, and portraits. She received positive reviews from critics and the public, and sold most of her works. She married 3 times in her life, but all of her husbands died before her. Her first husband was Dr. Laszlo Farkas, a lawyer and politician, whom she married in 1924. He died in 1931 from tuberculosis. Her second husband was Dr. István Bálint, a surgeon and professor, whom she married in 1933. He died in 1944 from a heart attack. Her third husband was Dr. Ferenc Klauschek, a dentist and art collector, whom she married in 1946. He died in 1969 from cancer. She traveled extensively throughout Europe and visited many famous art centers, such as Paris, Vienna, Rome, Venice, Berlin, and London. In addition, she spent some time in Egypt and Morocco, where she painted exotic scenes of people and landscapes. She was influenced by various artistic movements and styles, such as Impressionism, Expressionism, Art Nouveau, Art Deco, and Realism. She developed her own distinctive style that combined naturalism with elegance and sensuality. She painted mostly women, often nude or semi-nude, in various poses and settings. She also painted children, animals, flowers, and still life arrangements. She was very popular and successful as an artist, and received many awards and honors for her work. She exhibited regularly at prestigious galleries and salons in Hungary and abroad. Some of her paintings were acquired by museums and private collectors around the world. Despite her good fortune, she found herself involved in some complicated scandals and controversies that attracted media attention and public interest. For example, in 1936, she had a solo exhibition at the Nemzeti Salon, National Salon, in Budapest, where she showed 120 paintings of nudes. The exhibition caused a sensation and a scandal among conservative circles, who considered her paintings immoral and indecent. Some of her paintings were confiscated by the police and she was fined for violating public decency laws. During that same year, she was accused of plagiarism by another Hungarian painter, József Rippolróny. He claimed that she copied his style and technique, and even used some of his models. He sued her for damages and demanded that she withdraw her paintings from the exhibition. The case was settled out of court, and Szantho agreed to pay him a compensation and to acknowledge his influence on her work. In 1944, during the Nazi occupation of Hungary, she was arrested by the Gestapo for hiding Jewish friends in her apartment. She was interrogated and tortured for several days, but she refused to reveal any names or information. She was eventually released thanks to the intervention of some influential friends. After she was released by the Gestapo, she fled to Austria with her second husband, Dr. István Bálint. They stayed in a small town called Baden, where they rented a villa. There, she continued to paint and exhibited her works at local galleries. However, She also attracted the attention of the local Nazi authorities, who suspected that she was a spy or a resistance fighter. They raided her villa and confiscated some of her paintings, which they considered subversive and degenerate. In addition, they interrogated her and her husband, but the couple managed to escape and return to Hungary. In 1956, during the Hungarian Revolution against the communist regime, she participated in the protests and supported the freedom fighters. Moreover, she painted some portraits of revolutionary leaders and heroes, such as Imre Nagy and Paul Malader. Once the revolution was crushed by the Soviet troops, she was blacklisted by the authorities and banned from exhibiting or selling her paintings. After the Hungarian Revolution was put down by the invading forces, she was persecuted by the communist regime for her involvement in the uprising. She was labeled as a counter-revolutionary and a bourgeois enemy of the people. She was forbidden to exhibit or sell her paintings, and some of them were destroyed or confiscated by the authorities. She was also harassed and threatened by the secret police, who tried to force her to confess and denounce her fellow artists. She refused to cooperate and remained loyal to her ideals. In 1972, she had a retrospective exhibition at the Muxernak Art Hall in Budapest, where she showed over 300 paintings from her long career. The exhibition was a huge success and attracted thousands of visitors. However, it caused a spark in controversy among feminist groups, who criticized her paintings as sexist and objectifying women. These are some of the scandals that Maria Szantho faced in her life as an artist. She was a brave and talented woman who overcame many difficulties and challenges. She expressed her beauty and passion through her paintings, which are still admired today. She lived a long and productive life until the age of 101. She died on November 3, 1998 in Nagymagacs, a village near Szeged where she had moved in 1974. She left behind a rich legacy of paintings that are still admired by many people today. If you're enjoying the content so far, I would really appreciate it if you could take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we upload new videos, and you'll never miss out. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps out and lets us know that you're enjoying the content. And if you think this video would be helpful or entertaining for someone else, please share it with them. Finally, make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Hitting the bell ensures that you'll always be notified when we upload new content. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.